Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here with the San Francisco 49ers versus the Washington Redskins talk from Week 7 of the 2019 season. As of right now, I mean, the Washington Redskin game is probably, honestly, the weakest opponent the 49ers will face in the 2019 season. The Washington Redskins, just recently fired Gruden, their head coach. They're having a little bit of a quarterback controversy. Do they want to play Case Keenum? Do they want to play Dwayne Haskins? Bill Callahan is coming in. He's an interim coach. He has to sort of figure out if he wants to keep this job in the foreseeable future. Is he going to want to get along with the owner, or is this even a job worth trying to save? I honestly haven't heard much about Bill Callahan since he was the Raiders coach. Shortly after Gruden left the Raiders back in 2002, I would guess. He was only there for about a year. Then he was fired by Davis, and I think he went to coach in college at Nebraska or something like that. He was supposed to revitalize that college, and I never really heard. Well, definitely Nebraska never got better, but I never really heard about him until I was surprised he popped up, and the dude looks old in Washington, old. So I don't really know. I mean, even if you look at the running back position with Adrian Peterson and Chris Thomas in the backfield, they don't really know which direction they want to go. Do they want to give Adrian Peterson the carries because he might be the better back as of right now? Do they want to give Thompson the carries because he might be the back in the future and see what they have to go on and go from there? So, I mean, the Redskins have a lot of, questions about what they're going to be doing. They're definitely a lot of guys out there that are, going to be out there fighting to keep their spots with that team. They don't want to just roll over and die, even though, the foreseeable future in Washington doesn't seem like it's going to be good. So the Niners, in my opinion, I'm hoping that, Shanahan can lead these guys out there. Garoppolo has already been saying that the Redskins game is going to be a test. He's really saying the right things, but I'm hoping that this offense can strike fast, much like they did in that Rams game, put points on the board, and just sort of, put the game in their rearview mirror. If we can get up, 10, 14 points, we can put our defense out there and just really put pressure on Keenum, limit the run as much as we can. We know that the 49ers defense is going to be able to hold, down a passing attack unless they just have the horrible, most worst day of their time. So there's not a lot to say about this because of where they are. I'm just hoping that this isn't going to be some sort of a trap game. Every week the 49ers have won. They've sort of lifted, Garoppolo as well as Shanahan and the whole 49er team. Basically saying that, now we're becoming one of the elite programs in the NFL. I'm hoping that, the success doesn't go to their head and we're the team that, just has a bad week against a bad football team, takes the L, and then becomes the laughing stock of the league. We have a really tough game against Carolina next week. I know we had a few injuries, and most of those guys aren't even going to be able to come back. But just get through the game, not hurt anybody else, and just see how good we are against Carolina next week. Because we also got Seattle Week 10. That's another game I'm looking forward to. So I'm already getting caught up. I'm hoping the Niners don't get caught up as well. Looking to see something good. This is an early game. The Niners got to travel to Washington. So, West Coasters like me, make sure you set your alarms, wake up, turn the Niners on. I'll be at work. I'll have that radio going. I think that's it. Peace out. See you guys down the road.